What's going on, everyone? The time now is 11:11, and I wanted to talk this week more on the way the past, present, and future play the largest role in our lives. And personally, I believe that the past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously. So I want to say that there really isn't a past, there really isn't a future. It's just everything is happening right now. But if you do want to break it down and you do think of like in this 3D world, our past, in a sense, is the things that made us who we are. It got us to where we are today. It shaped us. But it doesn't mean our past has to define us. And I say this is because I feel like so many people let their past define them. They let, the expectations that others place on them and the expectations they had of themselves make them feel like they're not as worthy of themselves as they should be. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, I wanted to be a pilot, but I realized that over time, those just weren't things that were best suited for me in my mind. I felt like I could be better at something else. And every day we're changing our ideals and our dreams and our goals. So if I look at myself now and when I looked at myself when I was 18 and someone asked me where I saw myself in 10 years, I don't have any shame or I'm not upset about me not being where I thought I would be. I'm actually pretty happy because I'm here. I'm living in a trailer right now, volunteering on a farm in the desert, and life just couldn't be any better. I just learned to not let my past hold me back. The expectations placed on me by my family and by my friends, in reality, they don't matter because my family and my friends couldn't get me to where I am now. I could go outside right now and just stare into the Milky Way for hours. And I think if I had followed the expectations of everyone else, I wouldn't be living the life that I feel is great. Like, I've never been happier. This is what I would call living my best life. I'm living my best life and I love it. It's such a dream come true. I manifested the things I wanted and made them into my reality. Now, the expectations of the future, it's great to have goals. There's so many things that I'd like to do, but I also understand that a lot of them just might not come true. A lot of the things I want probably aren't going to happen. I mean, and when I say want, I mean want, not need. There's a lot of things we want and not things that we necessarily need. We want, to be famous. We want to be well known. We want to be loved by everyone. But the reality of it is, I don't really care if I don't become famous. I don't care if not everyone loves me. Why? Because I think I'm the most famous person in my life because I am the one that matters. I put the spotlight on myself all the time, and that's not selfish because the only person that's going to take care of me is me. And that's why I love myself so much. I love myself because I know at the end of the day, when I go to sleep, when I go night-night right here, all that matters is me. Was I happy today? And if I'm happy with myself, then I'm living a happy life. So, again, my past doesn't define me, and my future doesn't slow me down. Whatever happens, happens. I roll with it, whether it's good or bad. Negative things are going to happen. They happen all the time. Tomorrow could be what some people might consider the worst day of my life, and I don't know it, and I don't fear it because fear is only another way to control me. I can't fear the unknowns. I can't fear what I don't know. I can only be excited for what's right now. And right now I'm talking to you guys and myself, which is fun because some people are actually going to listen to this. So that's what makes me feel good. I like the idea of being able to share my life experiences, knowing that maybe it helps someone else in the world. And if it doesn't, this is just a catalog of me expressing my life. I could watch this in 10 years and be like, man, I thought I was happy back then. Look at me now. So for me, recording these videos and the posts I make and the quotes I make, they're for myself. They're my life. And I guess I don't really care what other people have to say, whether they like it or don't like it. But I like the idea of knowing that maybe my experiences guide other people, because that's what I believe my path and my purpose is, to guide others. I believe the universe wants me to guide others, so I do my best. Or not wants, the universe gave me the mission to guide others, so I'm happy to guide others. So I'll continue to do it. And in order for me to do that, I live in the moment. I focus on right now. And I believe that if you focus on right now, this exact moment, if you focus all of your energy and you imagine the energy being this ball that's right here, You know, people that focus on the past have like a ball right here, a ball here of the present, and a ball of the future if you separate those three. But if you take your past and you take your future and you allow them to be simultaneous with the present, the ball of energy you have is so much bigger. It's I think it's more than 3 times bigger, and that's why I focus on right now. You know, it's like your line of view. Focusing on, you know, the present only allows you to see here. Focusing on the past diverts you here. Focusing on the future diverts you there. But when everything is simultaneous, you're able to see so much more of the picture. You're able to see and feel and hear and sense so much around you, to where the past isn't the past anymore. You're able to just feel things that happen. You're able to feel things that are going to happen. That's where your intuition kicks in. Your intuition, I believe, is more centrally based on living in the moment. You know, living right here, living right now. You know, putting my hands like this for me is like living in the moment. Kind of splits Deadpool's face, which is pretty dope. Hope Ryan Reynolds sees this. But I live in the moment, so I really wish more people would live in the moment. I'm just gonna start referring to these as my bed diaries. They're gonna be my thoughts that I just think about while laying in bed. So hopefully you guys are all having an awesome night. Hopefully you had a great weekend, and that you learn to start the week off right. Remember, start the week off with a fucking smile. Smile, enjoy your life, live your best life. Wishing you all a good night.